This is Aaron Tru, MMA Prime TV, here with King Bobby Green, coming off an impressive knockout victory over a crazy horse, Charles Bennett. Tell us about that victory for those of us who weren't unable to see it.
Okay, now, do you want to know about the actual fight, or do you want to know about the hype and the bull behind it, or of him talking for 3 days about how he's going to kick Bobby Green's ass all day? What do you want to know?
Take us through the hype up until the point where you walked out dressed as Santa Claus to when you knocked him out and he jumped over the cage.
Okay. Well, I mean, in that case, man, I mean, God has just blessed me, you know, with the talents I have, and I was actually injured from taking another fight 2 weeks prior to that. You know, I knocked 3 fights out in a month, and Krazy Horse was that 3rd fight of that month. You feel me? So with the whole Krazy Horse fight, I mean, I already knew that his ground game is not his best, you know, so the thing was to take him down, but I told my coaches I'm going to stand with him. I already said already, like, that's his best thing. I want to beat him at his best, you know? So we went out there to bang out with him. That's what it was. I was trying to put him to sleep, and that's what happened. I knew after a minute or two he was going to slow down. As soon as he slowed down, he's going to get caught, you know? So I banged a couple kicks on him, you know what I'm saying? Slammed him a couple times, and then we went to work after that. You know, he slowed down and he got caught.
Tell us about when he played punch drunk, what you did to him, because I've seen a lot of times in fights where guys will try antics, play punch drunk. He plays punch drunk. Tell us what you did.
Basically, I saw what he was doing. I mean, it's obvious. He keeps doing this here and wants me to come in. I'm like, come on now, man. You want me to rush in there so you can try to catch me with a little bitty hand, you know, with his little bitty hands. But no, I'm patient. You know, I said the whole fight to be just patient and relax and just take it to him. You know, I wanted to take him into deeper rounds, but he didn't make it there. You know, he didn't make it there. So I'm not falling for those little games, you know. He's been playing games since I met him, you know. I'm not with the games, you know what I'm saying? He came to my side. I run the IE. Ask anybody in the IE from here to LA, and they'll tell you about Bobby Green. Man, I've been doing this for a minute over here, you know. So yeah, ask him.
Now that you have that impressive victory over Krazy Horse at the 160-pound division at King of the Cage, it seems like you're up next for a title shot. Tell us about your next fight.
It's me and Rick Legier, the IE bad boy, supposedly, you know? The IE bad boy. I ain't never heard of you in the IE. I ain't never seen you, don't know who you is, you know, and you the IE bad boy rocking pink. Something's wrong here. Something's very wrong. But, I mean, that's a whole nother thing. I'm just focused on the fight, you know. Forget the hype. Let's just go in there and get it on, you know. That's what I do every time. I try to get out there and show the fans a good show every time. That's my main thing, throwing a good show. Impressive fight that people aren't sleeping through the fights, you know? That's just my biggest thing. I can't stand a boring fight. I'd rather lose and have a good fight than to have a boring fight and win, you know what I'm saying?
Is there any big news you can tell us in regards to King of the Cage and where we can see in your next fight?
You're going to see my next fight at King of the Cage February 25th. You know, it's going down. Title shot. It's all over the news. It's all over the air. It's going down. He's going to sleep just like everybody else, you know?
So for the record, the pink does not scare you?
The pink does not scare me. Just look at, I mean, I don't want to be known as just one of the realest in the game. I'm one of the realest in the game. I've been doing this 2 years, been suspended 9 months of the 2 years, and I got 15 fights. You ask yourself, how often is he fighting? Who else is doing 3 fights a month? Who? Tell me.
Oh, one more question. For those of you who did see the fight at Affliction, the second Affliction event, how many times did you kick Lazon in the balls during that fight? Okay.
That one irks me to this day because they called me the nutcracker behind it, and I'm so mad about that. One of them, I'll give him one. He was acting after that. He was acting all the way because he knew he was in trouble and he knew he had some problems and he couldn't make it. He was, every time I put the pressure on him, he started to fold and then he would act out and fall out, you know? I mean, but I took the fight on 24 hours notice. I haven't trained for any of these guys. I haven't trained for anybody yet. Wait till I start training. Watch me see what happens with the Legier fight. Now you're gonna see some real action. None of these fights, none of these guys I've ever trained for. I've taken them on 2 weeks notice, 24 hours, 2 days, 6 days, whatever. I'm down. I'm telling you, I'm the realest in the IE, man. Realest in the IE.
This is Aaron Tru, MMA Prime TV, here with King Bobby Green. Best of luck at the 160-pound title shot you got coming up next month.
Yeah, you now rocking with the best. We over here in the West. You rocking with BKG, Bobby King Green, man.